Hello, and welcome back to our Road to Glory series with Sheffield United. You might be wondering why we're in game. We're looking at the replay of our match against Brighton. Thomas put us ahead, and then they equalised, and now they have a corner. So they're going to swing in the corner, but we're managed to get away. Baker Perry forward to Meehan. He's going to run at the defence. And we're eventually going to see Inez Ben Yahya pick the ball up at the edge of the box. So Meehan will play this to Carson. Carson to Ben Yahya. And she finds top corner. That ends up being the winning goal for us against Brighton. And also winner of Goal of the Month. Crispy Potato was also finished third place in Manager of the Month for November because we had a really good run. So last time we played here, we beat Birmingham 2-1. Then we got hammered by Man City. But in November, we won against Liverpool, we won against Brighton, and we won against Spurs. Bristol City still beat us 4-1. Can't figure out how to beat Bristol yet. They have our number. But then we also lost to Nottingham Forest in the League Cup and Spurs in the FA Cup, which again, I really didn't care. We played our second team in all of those games. Players who have played the least amount of minutes got to play. Liz has actually picked up 2 goals across those games. But this run of form has put us in a good position coming into the halfway point of the season. So we're in 9th place. We've got 11 points to the relegation playoff. Liverpool have 2 games in hand, but they're only on 3 points. Palace have a game in hand on us as well, but we would still be above them even if they win it. But today we have a difficult tie against Chelsea to round it out. We've actually got a difficult run of fixtures. Chelsea, Arsenal, United. That's our January. Well, how our January is looking. In terms of the squad, Neva. Oh my god. Neva is back from her loan spell, and she's going to slot into the defense. There's a number of players whose contract are running out, but I believe Lily Nichols, Scarlett Baker Perry, and there was one more that I signed. Aisling Meehan, have all signed on for contracts to continue at the club. As you can see, Aisling Meehan's made 2 more appearances for Ireland as well and scored. But now let's jump into our game against Chelsea. This is going to be very difficult. All of our players are out of match practice because this is their first team and they haven't played since December, and this is late January. We're in the transfer window, but it doesn't look like there's anyone that's really interested in joining us that would dramatically improve our squad. And then we would have to shuffle around, find someone who can be released to deal with the registration. So we're sticking with what we have till the end of the season, and then who knows what will happen. It all depends on if we stay up or not. If we go down, this squad could be totally different. So pretty tactical. So now we're playing Chelsea. they're in the hunt for the title, but Villa are really playing really strong. But this should be Chelsea all over us. So they get it back, blocked. That's pretty much how a lot of the games have been going. We've just the box crowded with players, trying to restrict them, stop them from having chances. Seeing as we're probably going to lose this, actually, I'm going to try and play a really short passing game. See if we can find something from that. But it's looking like it's not going to happen, and it's going to be another hammering for our team. We've not really had many goals, and they're being spread around a lot around the players. I don't even know Means on 2 goals. I think Butler is our lead scorer on 3. But I think there's a really big gulf in this division among players. Like, this Chelsea squad is going to have players from World Cup and Euro Cup winners, and we have a lot of international players now. In the last window, 14 players got called up. Meehan, Grove, Reyes. Okay, so none in the starting lineup, not many. But then Nichols, Baker Perry, Cannon Twyford's getting called up. Steinmetz is getting called up. Price didn't get called up. We have a few injuries as well at the moment. So I don't know if this slow tactic is working out. We're 29% possession, really being dominated. Here's another corner for them. Greenwood swings it in. Kerr rises just over or wide. Okay. I'd like to be at a decent chance there, but no highlight. Our XG jumped up. Chelsea again with the ball. Plays it all the way back to Hampton. Bright forward to Cuthbert. Back to Greenwood. And over to the right hand side. That's a nice through ball. Where's who's following that runner? I think that was Ben Yahia's player. It's just one before halftime. Would have been nice 1-0 halftime. Alright, we'll rest the team. I don't know if it was the worst half of football I've ever seen. We did get beaten 6-1. So I'm going to bring Frances Jones off at some point. She's not doing great. And Ben Yahia as well. I think she doesn't have the... let's bring Almeida on. And Baker Perry. She's more of an attacking player. She's not the defensive player we need. Should we make some other kind of change or experiment? See, what can we do? Let's... I have no idea. Out of possession. Let's play around, play through the press. And that's the third. So they've had 30 shots. But our possession is tipping up a little bit since we've gone to the playthrough. Butler's on a 6 and is low energy, so we'll bring Chloe Cannon Twyford on, bring Nichols on for the left back, and anything else? Reyes, do we have a centre back on the bench? I would bring Kowalski on, why not? So 33, 34, 35. They're 3-0 up, they're probably sitting back as well. But they've got a free kick on the edge of the box. Whipped it in, off the bar. And Grove clears it. Cannon Twyford had a really good game on the left, actually, in the FA Cup. I was kind of playing players out of their position just to make sure the players with the least amount of minutes were getting on the pitch. So it was a kind of a weird formation that was going on. But yeah, this is gonna be obviously a Chelsea win. Hopefully we don't concede very many more before the end of the game. But that's a nice free kick. Let's just look at Lacey Santos. He's having a 10. Yeah, so like first touch, long shots, passing technique, 18, 16. Yeah. It's so far beyond what we have. 4-0 to Chelsea. That's kind of what this season has been like so far, getting absolutely destroyed by the top 5 or 6 teams, and then having difficult battles with the rest, and then there's Bristol City, who have just beaten us all the time. So that's our halfway point of the season. We're on 16 points. So if we repeat that again, we'll end up on 32. I don't know if we will, but my goal was 20 that I thought would keep us up. So we just need 4 points, which should be possible. But I don't know if I'm correct with that 20 points. So we've got Arsenal United next, then West Ham, Palace, London City, Birmingham. I'm not quite sure where to come back next. Maybe for Liverpool. And oh, look at those last few games. Oh my god. So the Liverpool game might be the game that we're playing to stay up. Yeah, I think the Liverpool game is when we'll come back, because we've already seen Birmingham this season, and Crystal Palace is maybe a bit too close. So we'll come back for the Liverpool game. Thanks again for joining us. If you're enjoying the run with Sheffield, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all of that YouTube stuff. And yeah, we'll see you for the Liverpool game.